Dr. Rita Louise, and this is a planetary vibration reading for the week of August 24th, 2017. Is it normal and healthy to accept bad behavior and become insensitive to the things that are going on around us? Is it better to just accept the things we feel we cannot change regardless of how it makes us feel? If you'd like to get a reading from me, schedule a private consultation. You can do this by visiting my webpage, soulhealer.com. So here's this week's reading. I don't know about you, but I think I hit rock bottom the day of the eclipse. As the moon was passing by the face of the sun, I worked on calling back my power from all the places I've left it. It's interesting because I don't normally look for explanations to what's going on in life in astrological things such as Mercury retrogrades, but I feel like this eclipse was really about a new beginning for many of us. I feel like the energy leading up to us took us down to our core where we could reassess what was going on in our lives. This dynamic is helping us to set the foundation of our forward movement and opening the door to a new energy vibration that's coming in. Many still do not have full clarity on what their next step is supposed to be. As I discussed last week, we are in a period of recharging ourselves. It will only be a matter of time before we regain some clarity and begin the work that is formulating and finally being laid out before us. I get the impression that our emotional energy is shrouded right now. Do you find yourself questioning yourself, or do you feel like you need to change your mind and refocus on something else? Do you get the impression that things you've been doing or were doing before were for all the wrong reasons? I feel as if so many of us are not happy with what is going on in our lives. Do you feel as if you're doing things out of a financial necessity or some other external reason? That you're not using your energy for your highest good? Is this revelation causing you to pause and reevaluate your situations? These feelings are often associated with taking back our power. Know that the seeds are being planted inside each of us, although the new growth might not appear today or tomorrow, but the seeds are there. I think many of us are tired of accepting getting our asses kicked, run over, and ultimately being pushed into the street only to be hit by a passing car. We have all experienced these feelings, but of late, it seems like this is all we are experiencing, one issue or situation after another. Usually we are running around nurturing everyone else. We try to be politically correct in all the things that we do and say. Instead of standing up for ourselves and not accepting the BS, we take on people with a happy face and find ourselves saying, "Here, give it to me again." I feel like with this new energy, we've decided to stop and take a stand. I have felt this dynamic for a while, and I've chosen in the past not to write about it, but it's coming up again, and so I'm going to express it. I feel like there are so many of us that are tired of the impersonality and lack of respect to us as human beings. We're tired of just being a number with our thoughts, ideas, and feelings being considered unimportant or irrelevant. We have all experienced these feelings before, and time again, we settle down and things get back to normal. But what's normal? Is it normal and healthy to accept bad behavior and become insensitive to the things that are going on around us? Is it better to just accept things that we feel we can't change? Instead of making us better people and creating a healthier society, it seems to be having the reverse effect. It's hardening our hearts to what's going on in the world around us. The energy right now seems more of taking an inner inventory, licking our wounds, and trying to figure out how our inner desires can prevail and not be stomped on. It is a very interesting reading this week, different from the topics I've been talking about over the past few weeks. Hopefully this is just a phase we're going through and things will turn themselves around, both personally and interpersonally. In the meantime, it seems important to spend time figuring out what we can do today, because it really comes down to a day-by-day situation. We cannot readily quit our jobs. We can't just leave the country or let go of our obligations. Obviously, we always have choices, but the practical side of it all is that we live in a pay-to-play society, and if you don't pay, you can't play. This leaves us in a giant catch-22 situation for which there is no escape and ultimately no choices. I think many of us are just tired of it. We cannot move forward, we can't go back, and we can't move at all, and this leaves us feeling stuck. The eclipse has shed light on this paradox in our lives. Where this new energy is going, I have no idea. So stay tuned to next week's reading. Who knows, it very well may be an interesting turn of events. Please share this planetary reading with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like me, Dr. Rita Louise, on Facebook, or schedule a private consultation. But until next time, I'm Dr. Rita Louise. Be blessed.